Hey, what's up, guys? This is Das with Reddit Echo, and this is a good old-fashioned burn video, courtesy of reciprocation from our opponent. No flashy graphics or douchey music. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and look at all the 10s and 9s that we had managed to triple against the clan Kerala. Again, not any shitty music, just burning bases. We're actually going to talk about the hits. So as you can see, we're going with a witch hit on this one. This base was just asking for it. It was pretty straightforward and simple. The base design was just set up perfect for kind of an old-fashioned witch hit. So this is kind of a specialty of our boy Groot. They had a Groot on the other side as well, which is pretty funny. But ours got the better of this one in this instance. So just kind of rolling through this base. Again, it was a pretty straightforward hit. Pulled it out. It was a little close to the end here, but I was able to swag a spell. So good job, buddy. We appreciate that. Continue down the 10s. We managed to land 4 10v10 triples this war. So not as good as normal, but and unfortunately we did lose at the end as they did perfect us. But it was all in all, it was a pretty good war. Not our best showing so far. We're 2-2 on the season, having lost to the top 2 teams. But we definitely look forward to the rematch in the playoffs, and I think it'll be a little evened up by then. Again, this was a pretty simple witch hit. We like to use kind of all different types of troops, hogs, Laloon, and witches, but when the bases are simple enough, for us to use kind of a no-brainer hit like this, then, well, shit, we'll just take it. So, not beating ourselves up, getting unique with an army when you can just throw shit at it because the base design's so weak. So, again, this, as you can kind of see, our most successful hits were witches. These were their kind of poorly done bases. We tripled, credit to them for some solid base building elsewhere. But I know I personally, I failed a couple hits due to some tricky outside SAMs, which was good planning on their part. So credit where it's due. Unfortunately, but we kind of spread our usual 6-packers. Didn't deliver this war. It was a tough look, but as you saw just a little bit earlier, Groot had quite the war. So big props to him, and kudos for coming through with us in the clutch. Like I said, I know we ended up losing by about 3 stars, but all in all, I think we're having a pretty solid season down in Battle Machine League. The competition's a little interesting to say the least, but it has been it's been fun. We've done, Barbarian King, Archer Queen, and we're considering, Grand Warden next season. But we just kind of figured with the Town Hall 12 update and a bunch of people jumping Town Halls, we'd roll with a smaller league this season and kind of settle with a comfortable BD. So that's kind of why we ended up down in Battle Machine League, BML. But it's kind of as advertised, it's pocket-sized fun. So I'm glad we've done it so far. It's been a good decision, and we look forward to the rest of the season. So kind of looking down at their 9s, we one-shotted every one of these bases, with a variety of hits, as you'll see. This one was a Dragloon. Only one of their bases provided a little bit difficult for us. We decided to dip it after 3 hits just to save our scout hits. So we won't take a look at that, but we will look at the rest. And so you'll see, oops, forgot to charge my battery before I recorded this. But, we used a lot of a variety of attacks at Town Hall 9, witches, hogs, loons, dragons. So it's usually a pretty fun war watching the 9s roll through and just smack what's in front of them, with a fresh hit. In this case, Emperor Kevin's, this is his go-to kind of queen walk hogs. It's proven very effective, and he's one of the better hit rates in the clan. So it's always nice to get him in these recaps. This is actually one of our newer recruits. Somebody playing on a Lord Byron account. He's been nice enough to let him use. So he's been with us for a couple weeks now, and so it's been a great addition to our Town Hall 9s. They proved to be a little bit of an issue in prior seasons, but so far it's been a very solid season for them. Massive props to those guys for coming in and being as efficient as they are, because that inevitably means we get to go 9v11 or 9v10, whatever we need. So I think it's overdue to show some of these hits for these guys. Used to do a lot more of these recaps, and just kind of fell out of the habit. But this war and knowing that Kerala was going to burn a lot of our bases, it felt like a good reason to do one. So, long overdue, and I'm sure we'll do it more in the future. I meant to have this posted on Saturday, so I do apologize for the delay. But, I'm sure Kerala doesn't mind getting their CWL war in without that burn video on the internet. But, so we face these guys. We have to do a midweek because, they prioritize their CWL war, which is okay. We're a flexible clan, and it's the reason why in 4 seasons of MLCW, we've never gone to mediation. We're a flexible group of adults, and so while a midweek is not ideal, we're open to it. But obviously, like everybody, we prefer our weekend wars. So, again, rolling through, like you said, you're seeing a variety of hits here at Town Hall 9. I need to actually start doing these more often. It's pretty entertaining to say the least, especially with this new update dropping. I'm kind of excited to see what people do with their ice columns, at Town Hall 9, see if it makes it even more OP. So we'll just have to see how that looks here in this coming week as we upgrade as a clan and get that troop and people can start playing with it. It just depends, I think, but I think it's going to be pretty creative, especially the bat spell. With the prevalence of these Laloon hits at 9 and 10, having one extra spell to play with and build into an army comp, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. So I think this will be a cool update. It's kind of unfortunate it's dropping in the middle of the season, and having to adjust base building for it. But, it's nothing you can do. It happens every season. So we'll just have to be, on top of things and getting, taking care of business on the base building side so we don't get caught with our pants down next matchup. So I think it's going to be a very busy week. So luckily it's a pretty quiet December for most of us. So this is... Again, our new guy, he's coming in here with the 3 Golem Witch spam. We learned this from an early opponent in Tart. I remember we faced them week 1. This is literally the only hit they used. Same with Bangladesh. It's very popular amongst the Town Hall 9s and in BML just to spam witches. As boring as it may be, it's effective. So we use it every now and again. But we do like to have some variety as it doesn't make it easy to build against us at the Town Hall 9 level. So we're going to take a look at one more base just for funsies. Like I said, we're going to skip the one that actually did hold multiple hits, out of courtesy for them. Hopefully it was reciprocated in their video. But as you can see here, just a kind of a classic witch slap. It was pretty straightforward, easy base to hit. Just to jump in with high value baby drag on the other side. This is a Fring special. He likes to bring that baby drag to help with cleanup, and it always proves very effective. So good job here with the triple buddy. You did a good job, and it sucks we weren't able to win. But again, Kerala is the number 1 clan for a reason, and so kudos to them for the win. But like I said, I look forward to the rematch and look forward to kicking their ass later. Thanks.